just felt the urge to come and let's talk to the animals. Let's see what is being said from the Most High, our Creator, the universe, our angels, ancestors. Let's see what they want to say through the animals. Let's talk to the animals. All right. Hope everybody is doing fine. I hope you're feeling the energy of the Pisces. We are in the time of the Pisces right now. Happy birthday, all Pisces, which includes me. I feel like there's a great expectancy in the air. Those of us that have been patiently waiting for action to take place, we are about to experience a mighty, like a earthquake of blessings bursting forth. So be ready, get prepared. Okay, I'm going to pull out 6 cards. Let's see what the animals has to say, Father. Thank you. Okay, let me get the book. Let's see. All right, we have the dog, which is in reverse. I don't know if you all can see it, but the dog is in reverse. And let me come up a little more. Okay, and then we have the dog in reverse is number 41. It's number 41. And then we have mouse, number 20. We have in reverse 31, turkey. Turkey is in reverse and it's number 31. We have 2, the hawk. We have 58, chicken. And we have 1, eagle. And that's the last card. Awesome. Okay. And I read my cards as a book, straight across as a book. So we have dog in reverse, 14. And 4 and 1 is 5, and the number 5, it to me is saying change. You know, like there's a transition in the road, change is happening. And we know that dog is basically loyal, but the dog came in reverse. So what that's telling me is that someone is not accepting the change, the opportunity of change, to be in a loyal, committed situation. Someone's not accepting the change. Maybe the universe is wanting you to be in a committed relationship, or take the opportunity of a job, or some type of opportunity, and it is a loyal, faithful, committed situation, but you're not accepting it. You're not accepting the change. It's like some people are afraid of change. You know, you're afraid of change. Change is good. If you're doing it for the, for a good purpose and cause, you feel in your heart, change is good. And this is basically what the universe is doing as we speak within our galaxies. Major change is happening. Things aren't the way they used to be anymore. It's the tables have turned. We've switched into a new dispensation, change. And basically, for you to stay in tune with what's going on in the universe, you will have to receive the opportunity that's presented before you. And it'll be a loyal, committed situation. It won't let you down, basically. Your situation will befriend you. It'll be loyal to you. You will have a good companion. You make that change. And 2, mouse, it's basically saying the same thing. You know, to me, a mouse is very timid, you know, a little scary, peeking in at night when everybody's asleep or something, or when they think no one's around, they go and do what they want to do then. They're very afraid. And 20, 2 is like, we could say 2 is basically like a companion or divisive separation. So you may be separating yourself from a good companion by being afraid to make a change, to commit. Let's see something. 20, the number of expectancy. It is one short of the ultimate of spiritual perfection. So it's one short of the ultimate spiritual perfection. It's like you don't want to make the decision towards a spiritual perfection because you're afraid. And yes, and the number 2 is balance, love, no fear, always making peace, harmony. So, again, the universe may be requiring some of us to make decisions towards a relationship, towards a companion that is loyal and committed and faithful, a good companion, but you're in reverse. You're afraid to make a change. Let's see what 14 means. The number of double spiritual benefits. Yeah, you want to make the change towards your spiritual benefits. There are benefits towards making this move towards the opportunity of change. Maybe that person is a lot different than you are. You know, y'all may be opposites. But this someone or something is a divine opportunity for you to accept it. And you will be very much benefited from the spirit. And we have 31, Turkey in reverse. Now, Turkey, I don't know what this is. Let's see, but from my intuition, seemed like Turkey would be something about talking or maybe somewhat of gossiping. And it was in reverse. And 31, let me see, 31 is not, we don't have that, but 4, creative work, organization, and sometimes referred to as the world number. So, creative work, the number of organization, I also look at 4 as being balanced and stable. So, this is in reverse also. Turkey, maybe there's a lot of talk, but that talk is not meaning anything. The Turkey is in reverse. And your stability is in reverse as well. So you may be tossed to and fro between a decision of making that change. In your heart, you want to make the change, but you're not. You're not stable. It's in reverse. You're conflicted in the mind. You're going through a wavery mindset regarding your opportunity. You know something is being presented to you. You know that you have an opportunity to commit to someone, to and basically know this person is a loyal person, but you know the person is loyal, but you're not going to make the change. You know the qualities of this person that God is presenting to you. You know they're loyal, you know they're committed, but you're not deciding to make that change. You're walking as a mouse, being afraid and timid, scared. And it could be because of what people may say. You may be a gossip or something. It's some reason you may be not doing it because of what people may say. Or you're not speaking up. In reverse. Let's see what turkey means in the book. Number 31. Okay, turkey contrary. There are several aspects to pulling the gobbler card in the reverse position. Are you gobbling up anything and everything out of fear of lack? Are you holding on too tight and refusing to let go of a dime for charity? It could be that the Scrooge in you has grown accustomed to the miserly aspect of living. If not, you might look at the possibility that you are fearful of spending money at this time. Another aspect of contrary gobbling is the idea that the world owes you something and that you do not need to recycle the energy. The buck stops here may only mean that it stops in your bank account. On all levels of this contrary message, the key note is that generosity of spirit is being neglected. This can be toward self or toward others. Remember, never give to receive. That is manipulation. Giving is without regret and with a joyful heart, or the giveaway has lost its true meaning. Okay, so they're saying that you may be being selfish. You don't want to commit to a relationship or commit to the change of what the universe is presenting before you because you may not want to share something. You don't want to share, thinking maybe somebody going to take advantage of you. You don't want to be part of a giving and taking. You only want to give, expecting to receive. You may not think the other person can give as much as you give. If it's coming from God, the universe, you can't beat God giving. So you may not want to accept the change because you might feel they can't give. You may be being taken advantage of. Maybe because in your past, everybody used you. But it may be time to receive your blessing. And not let your past stop you from going forward. Because there has been a change. God sees the work you've done in the past. He knows your heart. So don't judge your future by that past. We can learn from the past and grow from the past, but don't let the past actions of others that hurt you and took advantage of you cause you to not be true to yourself by accepting someone else. You holding back from giving true love because of what's gone on in your past. Okay, and then we have Hawk, number 2. And that's the number of harmony, unity, balance, peace. So you may want to look at through the hawk's eyes, come up from a higher perspective. You may be thinking, you may be in too much of the lower vibrating levels to see the true blessing. You're thinking too negative. You're thinking the worst. And you may have to come to a higher perspective so you can see it from God's point of view. See the positive. See the good. Expect the good. Know that it's good. Have that hawk eye. You got to see it from a higher view. You're seeing it from a lower perspective. From the hurt, from the pain, from the lack. You're viewing the blessing from those lenses. When you need to take off those blinders and see it from God's point of view. From God's perspective, from the high perspective. Don't be a chicken. Don't be a chicken. Don't see things from the lowest levels. You're viewing your future through the eyes of low, negative. From a chicken pecking worms from the ground. You're not receiving the blessings from on high. You're staying here in this lower level of viewing things from a chicken perspective. And again, you got to view this from the eagle's eye, from God. Your change is a divine blessing from above. God, the universe, is giving you a blessing. And you have to receive it as a blessing. Come high. Fly high as an eagle. Believe as an eagle. These are high vibrations. Not many can fly. You're receiving something that is above and beyond the norm. This blessing is above average. This is a God design. This has the potential to fly high. The blessing that God has, the change, the blessing, that committed, loyal companion, this has the opportunity to fly higher than you could even think or expect, would have even dreamed of, because God is in this. It seems like a lot of the message keeps coming to the power couples that I know God is putting together. Some of you are already with your divine companion, power couple, and I'm glad for that, because it's the power that is coming forth, being an example to the world. Let's see if we maybe can, let's clarify. Let's clarify it with the sacred path cards. Let's go a little deeper with the sacred path cards. thank you, Father, for giving us clarity, giving us peace about our future, about decisions that we need to make. Let it be confirmation within our hearts, because we already know what really is going on in our hearts, but for some reason we don't make the actions without. Maybe because we're afraid of what people may say or what it looked like. You know, we're going too much according to the world's view. No, don't. The world's view is as a chicken. You need to come up high as the eagle. Okay, from the top, 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, on top of the dog that was in reverse, we have the Sundance, self-sacrifice. Sundance, self-sacrifice. And that's the number 6. And remember where we said you probably don't want to accept this relationship because you feel the turkey was in reverse. You're gobbling up everything. You feel like maybe in that relationship they may not give as much as you give, or they may take advantage of you. That is the sacrifice that you may have to make, because the number 6 is like even give and take. Number 6 is it will be evenly, the scales will be balanced. The scales will be balanced. So that's going to take a sacrifice for you to not think of this as as someone not going to be faithful and loyal and committed to you. They're going to take all of your possessions and run. Maybe that happened in your past, but trust me, this has been given to you by God, a loyal, faithful companion. Get off of that low vibrating and make a sacrifice, because it will be an equal give and take. The scales will be balanced. This is coming from the Most High. The Great Smoking Mirror, reflections. You're afraid that this person, you so afraid to go towards your blessing as a mouse, but the Most High is telling you that this is a reflection, that your blessing is a reflection of you. They have the same spirit, the same heart as you. This is somebody that will not take advantage of you, that will love you with all of their heart, because they love God and they want to do right. So you obviously is a person that in your heart you give all of you, but you're afraid to give all of you because you're afraid that someone will take advantage of you. But the Most High is telling you, and if you look at it, this is a man and that's a woman in the mirror. This is a reflection of you. You will not be taken advantage of. And again, 404 is balanced. This is a balanced number. It's your reflection. And obviously we have to be talking about a relationship here. This is your person by divine given to you. And see, I said that turkey, to me, from intuition, from my intuitive, I said that turkey was like a lot of talk, a lot of gossip going on. But the book has said it's about you're holding back. because you think it's somebody gonna take it all. And the card that clarified it is storyteller. Yes, I believe you are afraid to accept the blessing because of what others may say. Storyteller, the gossip, and you feel like they're going to be talking all about you. It says expansion. Like they're going to be just talking about you. No, this is not to stop you from don't let nobody's, maybe you've been talking bad about, you've been saying negative things, and you think you done talk to yourself so much with the negative, low vibrating conversations with yourself. You've been telling yourself the story of something negative. This is going to happen. They're going to take advantage. You've been telling yourself that story, which you have got to get out of that. Get out of your head and tell yourself the story that you can have that true blessing of a true love mate, a true heart person that feels like you feel, that will love you as much as you love them. You have to tell yourself that story. And the number is 29. 9 and 2 is 11. You got to go through the door, the portal. It's like the 11 is like two posts that's standing. Go through there as a door, an open door. Tell yourself that this is an opportunity to go through the door and receive the love that you're worthy of. And on top of the hawk, remember we said come at it from a higher perspective. See it from the hawk eye. And we have powwow, sharing, quickening. And I believe it was in reverse. And 25, 5 and 2 is 7. That is God. You're not talking to God. You're only talking to yourself. You telling yourself this story about everything, comparing it to your past. You're repeating that story over and over in your head until it has expanded your brain. You're telling yourself, and you're not even with powwow in the reverse. You're not talking to God, which will give you a quickening. If you talk to God, you will have an awakening to see it from the hawk's eye perspective, from a higher perspective. You're not sharing your thoughts with God. You're talking to yourself. And the giveaway ceremony release came on top of chicken. You've got to release this perspective from a low level, a low way of thinking, low, negative. You've got to release that and give away your heart. You've got to give away your heart. And 4 and 3 is 7 again. 43, that's 7. You've got to give your heart away for you to receive the joy of life that you always wanted in a relationship. You're going to have to give it all. And there's a ceremony with that giving away, because you better believe that person that you're giving it away to is a reflection of you and will be giving as much. So release the love and give it away. Do not hold back your heart. Come out of that chicken mentality, that negative, low, pecking worm state of mind. And number 2, on top of the eagle, that's God's blessing to you. This is God's blessing to you. We have sweat lodge purification. Yes, this is pure. Your blessing, this is pure. It's going to bring the purity. Get in the sweat lodge and get rid of all of this negative talk that you've been talking to yourself, telling yourself this bad story. Go purify yourself. Talk to God. Have a powwow with God and purify yourself and receive your blessing. Okay, that's a good checkup, a good spark to where we need to head regarding relationships. Some of us are afraid to step out on that change and receive it from the Most High, but don't judge your future by what was done to you in the past. So receive the blessing, receive it. Give away your heart. Purify your soul. Purify your mind. Get rid of the negative thoughts. And receive the loyal, faithful companion that is given to you, a reflection of you. Have a blessed day.